Chapter 4, the number one enemy. Cavitation. When suction pressure drops below the liquid's vapor pressure, the liquid flashes into vapor. Bubbles form at the impeller eye. If you want to know more about the cavitation phenomenon, stay with us. These bubbles travel to the high-pressure side and collapse violently. Each implosion creates a microjet that literally tears metal from the impeller surface. In detail, the following stages are distinguished in cavitation. 1. Vapor formation. 2. Transport and growth. 3. Violent collapse. 4. Surface damage. You would see the result? Here are the consequences of dangerous cavitation phenomenon. Pitting, erosion, even complete impeller destruction. It sounds like you're pumping gravel. And it kills pumps fast. Prevention requires understanding NPSH, net positive suction head. NPSHa is what your system provides. NPSHr is what the pump requires. The rule is simple: NPSHa must be greater than NPSHr. NPSHa depends on atmospheric pressure, static head from your tank, minus friction losses in the suction pipe, minus the liquid's vapor pressure. Every meter of friction hurts you. Now we give you a valuable advice: always maintain a safety margin of at least half to 1 meter. Don't cut it close. Temperature increases vapor pressure, which reduces your available NPSH. Chapter 5, Best Practices and Maintenance. Practice 1, Priming. Centrifugal pumps cannot pump air. They must be completely filled with liquid before startup. Always vent air from the casing. Practice 2, Valve operation. Never throttle the suction valve while running, that causes instant cavitation. Always control flow from the discharge side. Practice 3, Alignment. Misalignment between pump and motor is the number one cause of bearing failure. Use laser alignment tools and thermal camera. Check it regularly. Monitor pressure, vibration, temperature, and sound. Changes in any of these indicate problems developing. Catch them early. Let's summarize. 1. Centrifugal pumps convert velocity to pressure using an impeller and volute. 2. Analyze the performance curve and operate near the best efficiency point. 3. Guard your NPSH to prevent destructive cavitation. If this helped you understand pumps better, hit that like button. Comment below. Subscribe for more engineering content. The third part of this series will be devoted to a corrected numerical application on a real centrifugal pump. See you next time.